Did you know that you can pass through anything? Yes, anything. Wow! Did you see that? How did that happen? Before we explain how did that occur, we need to learn first what is quantum physics. Quantum physics is a part of physics that describes the smallest things on our universe. Atoms, molecules, subatomic particles, things like that. Instead of you seeing atoms, molecules, and electrons as particles, in quantum physics, we actually see them as waves. Wave will look something like this. This gives us a thing called probability distribution. This tells us that you are more likely to see or find electron here than here. And when we actually measure, what it happened is an electron particle pop-ups somewhere within in this area. With quantum physics, we don't actually know anything with infinite detail. We can only predict the possibilities of the things that will happen. And it looks like it's the fundamental feature of the universe itself. Imagine, bring a paintball gun at a wall with two openings in it. We expect to see two columns of paint go through and hit the wall behind. But if you shrink this into the size of electron, you will see something quite different. The idea is that it is electron waves that goes through both slits at the same time. And then the waves from each slit overlap with each other. Where the waves add together, you have a high probability of the electron popping up at the wall. But where the waves cancel out, the probability is very low. There are many major events that give birth to quantum physics, but we were only going to discuss quantum tunneling and superpositioning. Quantum tunneling is where particles have probability of passing through barriers, especially allowing things like electron to pass through walls, like what you have seen on the earlier. The most interesting one is superposition. Means that you can do exactly opposite thing at the same time before someone looks up on you. There are many forms of wave function, but for this one, electron has the probability of being over here and being over here, and very little in the middle. And this is perfectly allowable in quantum physics. And this is where the phrase things can be in two places at once comes. Superposition means the adding together of waves. If you are struggling to understand, then imagine this. If you were a quantum particle, you can rotate clockwise and counterclockwise at the same time before any measurement has been made.